choices to be made. You would think of the approximation of time, cause, and effect as wherein the purpose of life and death is the same as the ebb and the flow of the oceans and the sunlight blazing over us and down upon our necks. It beats a way to find the source for all of our unforgiven fears, whereas we continue blindly into the continuum, focusing not on the progress, but on the disconnected algorithms of cause and effect that have led us streaming, screaming, gallivanting directly forth on the never-ending cycle of birth, death, and living. Proof of what we have always known, that as mortal and scared things we hold some truths to be sacred and eternal despite our fears of divine retribution on the eve of our destruction. We are the sainted children of all time, who have the terrible power to live, to breathe, and to die. But death is not the end, nor is it the beginning. It is the always was and nevermore, the unforgotten never happened, where we see between the cracks in the constant stream of conscious of what ifs, wherefores, and what nows, so we can sit back and idly take what has been given in the moorings of a new life. As we come across a new ocean to traverse, new questions come to the light of life, liberty, and love, the simple strands of life that repeat constantly over and over, weaving their tendrils of existence throughout the fabric of said life upon which this earth has lived once, but continues echoing vibrantly in the heads of those who live on, born out of sync of each other. They are the ones that continue forth the new ideas, born out of the bosom of death, as it has always been. Our fear subtracts from our destination, but not the path. No, but the fear of plummeting unknowingly into the abyss frightens even the most hardened of souls, even those who have seen the brink of despair and have come back to impart the tale, their legacy, upon those who are less fortunate to initiate the interdimensional trek from past to future that leads us ever presently through the vast confines of the here and now, the present, the point in time where everything is old, new, and constant, where our eyes are blinded by the oncoming lights, while once our head is turned, we see the past as it is, a convoluted mess of mixed-matched pieces, a menagerie of meaningless notions, wonderful ideas, and the lies of those who have seen too little, too much, and have yet had the time to realize the purpose of such life, wherein we are the creatures of great power and love. We are also great bringers of danger, death, and destruction, and our call are fearful taints of anger and fear that causes us to destroy those that we hold so dear. What is the cause? What keeps us from making the good decision? Why is it impossible to decide what is right, not only for us, but those people whom we care about, who we may so even love, so much more than ourselves, and so unsure of our motives? What do we do but take the liberty of continuing on aimlessly, letting situational points in time come to pass while we sit waiting, constantly waiting for something that we don't know? It could never be, or may have already come to pass, but as a species, we avoid those constraints of progress and identity so much that we cannot see the future, so we have to have faith that what we choose will work out for the greater good. But the greater good, that's a whole other idea entirely. A story for a different day, because right now you can't worry about that. How can you work for the greater good while your life is moving, while it is going forward without you? Get going now. You have choices to be made.